Truth with Pure Power Chord. Truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. The truth. Do you want to hear the truth? Do you want?
Good morning, guys. Ever heard the saying, attitude is everything? Well, this morning we're going to be speaking about our attitude towards others. Let's get into it. So, attitude is a crucial aspect of a Christian's life, shaping how we interact with other people, respond to challenges, and reflect our faith. The Bible provides profound insights into cultivating a godly attitude, emphasizing these points: humility, gratitude, love, and perseverance. So I'm going to give you some scriptures this morning that encourage believers to adopt a certain attitude that honor God and positively influence those people around you. So I'm going to give you a couple of verses about attitude, each accompanied by a brief commentary to provide deeper understanding and reflection on the subject. So our first Bible verse is Philippians 2 verses 5, and it says, "Let this mind be in you, which is also in Christ Jesus." So we need to have a Christ-like mindset. This verse encourages believers to adopt the mindset of Jesus Christ, characterized by humility, selflessness, and obedience to God, serving as the ultimate model for a godly attitude. The next verse is Colossians 3, verses 12. "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." Clothe yourself with virtues. This verse calls believers to adopt attitudes of compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, reflecting the identity as God's chosen people and fostering a positive relationship. Another popular one, Romans 12, verses 2. "And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may approve what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." Renewing your mind, this verse emphasizes the importance of transforming and renewing the mind to discern God's will, encouraging a mindset that resists worldly influences and aligns with divine principles. Ephesians 4 verses 2 says, "Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love." Humility and patience, this verse highlights the importance of humility, gentleness, patience, and bearing with others in love, fostering unity and harmonious relationships within the Christian community. So 1 Thessalonians 5 verses 18 says this, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Jesus for you." Attitude of gratitude. This verse encourages believers to maintain an attitude of gratitude in all circumstances, recognizing it as God's will and a vital aspect of faithful living. Proverbs 17 verses 22. "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." This is pretty powerful. The power of a cheerful heart. This verse underscores the positive impact of a cheerful heart on physical and emotional well-being, contrasting it with the detrimental effects of a broken spirit. Philippians 4 verses 8. "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things." This is a good one for me. Focus on the positive. This verse encourages believers to focus on their thoughts of things that are true, noble, just, pure, lovely, and praiseworthy, fostering a positive and uplifting attitude. And we see in the book of James 1 verses 19, "So then, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath, listening and patience." This verse advises believers to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger, promoting a calm and thoughtful attitude in interactions with other people. And lastly, my favorite book of the Bible, Matthew 5 verses 16, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Shining your light. This verse encourages believers to let their attitudes and actions reflect their faith, leading others to glorify God through the example of their good works. So there are up to 30 different verses in the Bible that I could find relating to our attitude towards other people. Hope this has helped you this morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Cheers.